Okay, so this wren is singing, it's dotting around between different plant stems, moving really fast. So I'm just gonna, try and think about the first angle of the head. I'm using this red brown pen, just kind of doing that. So just thinking about the angle there of the back of the head, and then sometimes the neck, it depends on the angle. Sometimes the neck comes up, sometimes it doesn't. And then the back, the light means that the back disappears. But it's basically a round, dumpy bird. And I'm just gonna draw a circle first to kind of think about that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is just think about the angle of the eye. That eye stripe that the bird has gives me an idea on that. And then that line here, the shape of the throat coming down, that thrust out of the throat and then round this circle almost here. And then thinking almost immediately about the angle of the tail, which gives so much character to the bird. And that leads me to here, the undertail coverts, and what's going on there. Let's go to that stage. And now I'm thinking almost straight away about light and shade. So what's going on here? Well, actually, having said that, I just realised that I need to put in something about the wing. I need to bend in the wing like that. See that? So I'm pleased with that. But that means that under the wing is really dark. Where it's just moved again. So I'm thinking in smudges rather than lines here. You see that? Yes, I mixed a ground of raw umber, burnt umber, and a bit of purple. I'm just letting that rub in. The pencil is slightly soluble. See that? So it's beginning to run into the colour. Key thing here is going to be leaving the back of the bird. So fine tip brush and just working in with a little bit of burnt umber wet into wet. Give these run through effects. Grass stems. Okay, so doing some of that. Then a little bit of purple, complementary colour. These are just disappearing into the paint, but there'll be a soft ghost of those images, which I'll work over. Okay, so next I'm just working into this with black mixed with purple, and almost doing calligraphic kind of marks. So all the hard work of drawing and observing has been done. And now I'm just working from memory, occasionally checking colours, a little bits of detail against the bird in the field. Of course, it's not in the same position, but I can sort of check things off, can't I? I know the challenge for me is to try and keep this purple-brown feel to the work without overworking it. So I'm adding a lot more purple in, and so I'm painting with purple where I would usually paint with dark brown. So I'm seeing these dark brown marks on the bird and I'm thinking, no, I'm going to go for purple. How can I explain why I'm doing that? Because it will give a sense, a sort of storybook sense of what the bird looks like, but include the observations of what it actually looks like in the field. There is a, how can I describe this? There's this purple colour within brown, and by you notice that, you see it in certain lights, and I'm trying to remember and capture that. So we'll see if I can keep this hanging on here without going too brown. Okay, I still feel I'm dancing on a knife edge with this one, but I'm trying to get now the rufous red. And leaving the edges of the backs where the light strikes it. I'm just going to leave that as white, at least at the moment. Dropping this in wet into wet to try and get these, even the tail. Soften that off a bit. Okay, and now working in. Actually, I'm going brown now. I don't want to. This could easily go too far, so I'm just being really careful. Just at the edges, leaving some of the purple. I think I've got away with that. Some of this golden ochre here. Of the eye.